Alright, so we're going to go out and test. Right now with the Mantis, I'm showing 116 Fahrenheit. The top light is flashing because it's an alarm. I want it to get my attention so I know where we are with temperatures. So, no warmers. Today here at Thunderhill with Kegwins, we're looking at an ambient of 95 and then a track temp of 130. So given that, we should see these tires heat up pretty quick. We're leaving the hot pit. The rear's already up to 123. So that's good. What's our operating temp? Well, I'd love to see 150. At 150 I know we can go pretty safely because the entire carcass is hot. So we're out in B group here at the intermediate race school. So we'll see how quickly these temps climb, and what I'm going to do is run a pretty standard easy B group lap to see how much heat we get in the tire. So now turn 3, the rear's already up to 130 and it's back down because we lost some momentum, so we lost some heat. 128, back up to 129, we'll drive to 5, there's the 131. So with the sampling rate, we're getting live temperatures as we accelerate and decelerate, which shows the heating and cooling of the tire. Conversely, the front is only right now at 117. That's cold. I think your average warmer gets your tires up to about 170, 180. We'll want to see that front come along pretty quick. We'll really need to see that happen. So, coming up to turn 9, a little more acceleration through the back of the track, 6 to 9, and we're at 135. Hard on the gas, brings it up to 138. We get off the gas and the tire's cooling down to 135. Again, the sampling rate gives you real-time readings. And you cannot ask for more than that in terms of tire temperature, especially if you're a track day rider, but even more so if you're a racer, because you want to know your tires are up to temp so you can beat on it, keep that lead, or chase the guy down in front of you because you know your tire temperatures are where they're supposed to be. Okay, we're coming to the end of the first lap. The front's up to 122, not inspiring. Right, like I said, B pace. So 142 on the front straight. The front's gone up to 121. I don't feel it slip. So the next series of corners should work the front. Again, we're not trying to go nuts here, race pace. Just gonna do your average B lap. So, now we're up in the 140s, in and out, as far as my attention span can go while I'm watching where I'm going and talking at the same time. Yes, serious multitasking. So we lost a couple of degrees to 136 in the technical section. Should that be a surprise? I don't think so. Now the drive section, the fastest section of the track, we should see the rear rise and the front not. It looks like the rear stabilizing at 140. The front's up to 123. In the 140s, it's not flashing anymore because the alarm is past. We get below 140, the alarm's going to flash. So there's the end of 2B laps. .145 rear, 123 front. Braking heavily, that gets us to 128. So the front tire is still not where we'd like it to be, but I'm not feeling slippage. All right, let's up the pace a little bit. 150 on the rear and the front straight. Braking hard, getting it up to almost 130 in the front. Neutral throttle all the way around too. 125 front, 145 rear. So we know the rear's good now. We can rump on it. But the front is suspiciously quiet. I don't know why temps are so low on the front. Maybe there's too much air in it. So, much hotter day yesterday, and may well be the case. Because it's cooled off this afternoon. Cyclone coming up from Mexico, I believe. Much cooler air. Brake hard and we get 2 degrees more heat in the front. May well be tire pressure. So there's a clue right now that I should pull in, fix tire pressure. Rear's climbing up to 150. We'll do one more lap and we'll bring it in. Because there's a lot of traffic and I certainly don't want to be rude to the B riders. Piling on the brakes in the front, still only up to 130. So definitely too much air. Invaluable information. Like mid 150s on the straight now. Certainly at the apex of 1 it is. Front's still stable at 125 though. Bring it into 3. Still at 125 on the front. Rear still hovering around the high 140s, which is fine. Bring it into 8. Really not gaining much heat with severe braking in 8. Not good, so definitely going to check tire temperatures and see where we're at. So we'll bring it in, we'll go straight to the gauge and see what we got. That way we leave the B guys alone in peace. But that was great, valuable data as far as the Mantis goes. Like I said, the sampling rate really does give you real-time data. So what I'd expect now is actually the tires to slowly drop off, stabilize, and maybe go up in temperature. See, the front's rising right now. So the heat from the wheel and the brakes and everything else is bringing the front temp up. So I'd say it's a pretty safe bet. The front is way overinflated and the rear is just about perfect at 150. Because certainly there's no lack of grip there. Great product. Buy it, try it. It'll save you a fortune in tires.